Welcome back. You're nearing your third job, fantastic. Now, it's time to upgrade your gear. What? Still using the starter set? Alright, don't panic. In this video, we'll guide you on spending your ZENY wisely. We'll cover which items to prioritize, where to find them, and how to maximize your power without breaking the bank. Think of this as a budget-friendly gear upgrade, like a scrapyard build for your character.
Hey, whoa! We ended up with a hard drive that I wasn't expecting.
Let's get you geared up for third job, and as a bonus, we'll reveal a secret method to refine your weapons to higher levels while potentially earning ZENY. Need to farm 24/7, but your device overheats? Want to multi-client a healer for your main character, but only have one phone? Or maybe your phone's too laggy to even play? I've got great news. Introducing UgPhone. Run your games 24/7 simply by logging in through the UgPhone app. Once logged in, you can close your phone to save battery. UgPhone handles all the heavy lifting, so you can play any game without worrying about your phone's capabilities. The game runs on their servers, not your device. Use my referral link and invitation code for 40 free hours of device usage. Alright, so the first thing you really need to figure out is, what gear will give my character the biggest boost in power? That should be your main focus, and where you put your ZENY first. We'll be looking at the Sage, Professor, and Sorcerer classes today, but this idea works for everyone. It's all about finding the items that give you the most bang for your buck. Alright, for Sage, let's start with the weapon. If you're playing free-to-play, your first priority should be upgrading your free Epic Spirit Certificate book to +10. Since this weapon is given to you when you change classes, it won't cost you anything. This upgrade will give you a significant boost in attack speed, magic damage, and casting time reduction, which will really help your DPS early on. Once you unlock the Wild Fantasy level 40 instance, start spending your game time points there. This instance provides the materials you need to craft Sage's Diaries. This lets you farm your crafting materials and experience points at the same time, making it a very efficient use of your gameplay time. Now, your next item progression should be the Sage's Diary itself. You'll want to refine this to at least +5. Reaching +5 refinement unlocks the first bonus effect, a 5% attack speed boost. Just remember, you'll need to upgrade its tier to level 4 to activate that bonus, so focus on getting those refinement levels and tier upgrades. Wait, what's that? You're missing the rare crafting materials for the upgrade? Well, then it's time to acquire them. And if you're short on ZENY, don't worry, I've got a solution for that. If you're running low on ZENY, you can utilize the pouring test to earn regular and enriched stones of all things. These stones can directly substitute for the rare crafting materials needed for your upgrades. When upgrading your equipment, simply check the box that allows you to use these stones as replacements for any missing materials. Now that you have the means to upgrade your equipment, you have two main choices. Choice 1. Put your stones and ZENY into your Sage's Diary. This will give your character a good power boost. If you go this route, be careful not to upgrade it past tier 7, because the next bonus needs +12 refinement. Choice 2. Save your stones and ZENY for the title set. While you can do this, I usually don't recommend it for free-to-play players. Leveling with low damage can be tough for you and your party. It's better to focus on getting stronger, instead of just saving money. There are many ways to make ZENY, even if you don't spend real money. But if you're a spender and want to skip the Sage's Diary and go straight to the title set, that could work. Both choices have good and bad points, so pick what's best for you. Now, to help you get even more ZENY, let's talk about how to make ZENY by crafting and refining Sage's Diaries. I understand many players find refining their Sage's Diary or any weapon challenging. Well, let's reveal the strategy. There's a specific reason I recommend focusing your gameplay time on Wild Fantasy level 40. Our plan isn't solely to craft our own Sage's Diary, but also to generate profit through sales. I've found this approach to be highly effective. Using this technique is at your discretion. Start by crafting at least 5 Sage's Diaries. This is like a small investment. The materials are cheap, but make sure you have enough Oridicon first. You need Oridicon for crafting and refining. Use about 30 Oridicon for refining. Right now, that'll cost you around 1 million ZENY. Refine the all Sage's Diaries to +4. Then refine the +4 ones to +5. This is where you can make money. +5 Sage's Diaries sell for a good price, around 2,834,940 million ZENY each. Also, broken diaries from refining can still be used for safe refining, so you don't waste materials. To show you how much you can make, spending about 1 million ZENY on Oridicon can be paid back by selling just one +5 Sage's Diary, which sells for about 2,834,940 million ZENY. So, getting one +5 diary will cover your costs, plus you often get the materials while leveling, so it's extra money. And if you're a risk taker, you can upgrade it further to +6, which sells for a whopping 4,353,426 ZENY. Just keep in mind, the risk of failure increases with each refinement level. Try this method and see how much ZENY you get. It's an easy way to make more money in the game. But I warn you, try this at your own risk. There's always a risk involved in this, so don't push yourself too hard. After upgrading your Sage Diary, start crafting your title set to benefit from counter element effect. This will give you more damage even as a free-to-play. After finishing your title set, your next focus should be upgrading your Sage's Diary to the Sage's Diary Star. Even just its base stats provide a significant boost: 18 additional intelligence, 10% attack speed, 5% magic attack, and a 1% spellbolt damage increase per refinement level. Refine it to +10, and you'll gain another 5% attack speed and 5% ignore magic defense. At +12, you'll get an additional 5% magic damage. Personally, I'd recommend stopping your upgrades at +12. Pushing from +12 to +15 requires a substantial amount of resources, and you could use that ZENY to improve other equipment, like cards. Speaking of cards, let me show you a budget-friendly way to boost your damage. We'll have a dedicated guide on cards in the future, but for now, I just want to highlight that there are many hidden gems in this game. I encourage you to explore and experiment, and perhaps create your own unique build. Alright, let's review my equipment for a rough cost estimate. I've only included the key items, as other gear choices are personal preference. So far, I've spent around 80,850,634 million ZENY. Please note that all my ZENY was acquired through farming, crafting, and selling. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach a wider audience. Thank you guys for your support, happy gaming, and happy weekend.